shelf. You can see the carry handle. This thing is so easy to use straight out of the box. Let me show you. There are two sides, all right? One side very clearly says solution and clean side. Hopefully you can see that right there. You don't even have to measure because down here at the bottom on the back, it says formula and water. I just use very hot tap water. It comes with a trial size bottle of this, the Oxy Spot and Stain. This stuff is fantastic. Obviously, I loved it because I ordered the full size bottle. One of the things that is fantastic about this, and I'll do a separate review though, is that it has odor removers because powered by Oxy. Once that's full, you just wanna make sure this is nice and tight. Literally slide it on. This is the collection side, the nasty side. You just lift this up and this pops out. And when this is full, see, and you can see it as you're running it. When this gets full, you literally just take it, and I just take mine in the backyard, dump it out. There you go. You do need to, from time to time, and I left this thing kind of dirty so I could show y'all, take this out and clean it. Do y'all see all that really nastiness? I need to take that out and clean it. So go like this and lock it back into place. This is the power button right here. I love that everything is stored on board. 9 pounds, it's about 18 inches this way, 13 inches this way, and about 8 inches wide. You can see the power cord is nicely situated on the back along with the little tool here. Just show you what it sounds like. Now, when you open the box, you're gonna see this and probably be like, what is that? This is so genius. This is the tool, which we'll go over in just a second. You just press down and pull apart. Same here. Okay, it snaps in place. When you're done, this is designed to help you clear this hose of anything that's in it. Put that on, press this button down, and just hold it. I usually hold it for like a minute, and it will basically backwash all that water out into the nasty tank so that there's nothing sitting captured in the hose. That is genius. Thank you, Bissell, for that. Release, just drop it straight on like that. You'll hear it click into place. This has two functions. Suck the water out, and then when you press this, that's when you're spraying the formula and water mixture. And that's important that it does both because, you know, during the first pass, you might wanna really saturate something, and during the second pass, you don't have to hold it, so you don't have hand fatigue. You just go like this, and it'll be pulling the water out. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on though, so you guys can hear. As just your standard, like 3-prong plug. To show you the vacuum part, let me just cut this on. When I say vacuum, I do not mean go and vacuum with this. I'm saying that's the part that pulls the water out. When you're ready to clean, you just press this trigger down and that's where it will spray out. And then you can scrub, you know, and then go over as many passes as you need. One of the things that I absolutely adore about this piece of equipment is that it puts down what I consider to be an appropriate amount of water. Less expensive versions that I've had in the past, they just simply put down way too much water, making it effectively impossible for me to get the water out. And then of course, you're gonna deal with mold and things like that, which, you know, nobody needs that. I wanted to mention that it does have a pretty large capacity. 48 ounces of water is what goes into the fill tank. And that's important because then I don't have to stop in the middle of a job. I can finish the whole job because it has a fair amount of water to work through. I mean, you can use the fill line on the tank, but I usually use about a 1/4 cup of this each time. If I'm doing like a big job, if I'm just cleaning up a spot, I'll throw in like 1/8 of a cup, and again, very hot tap water. This makes the inside of my truck, the carpet that's, you know, on the floorboards and whatnot, look perfect. And I have leather interior, but if you cloth interior, this would be so great for that. I clean the couches with this. I love this machine. This is fantastic for dealing with stains, which are pretty new, right? Something that may have just happened or happened in the last day. All day long, this is fantastic. But when I'm dealing with a really stubborn stain or something that's just been there forever and I didn't see it, like on the back seat when the kids spill something and forget to mention it, spray this. This is Folex, okay? Spray this, let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes. Just spray it like in a spray gun, you know, and then run this. I don't put this through my equipment, though I'm sure you could. But I will spray this. Like if I'm doing the couch, I'll spray the entire couch with this, let it sit for about 15 minutes, and then go over it with this, filled with this and very hot water. So anyways, I hope you guys found that helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.